A lot of the NFL games that were played over the weekend, especially on Saturday, Christmas Eve, were affected by the huge winter snow system that went through a lot of the United States, including record low temperatures in certain places. But in Tennessee, it was a massive problem for all the people that live there. Unfortunately for the citizens of Nashville, of Tennessee, of that surrounding area, many of them were having to deal with losing power for over 6 hours while temperature was below freezing. But for the Tennessee Titans, they had no problem whatsoever powering their entire stadium, and a lot of people are furious about it, especially at some of the Democratic lawmakers and even all the way up to President Joe Biden for making it so difficult for people to build energy infrastructure in this country that it's led to things like this. Wow, that's ridiculous. Outraged Tennesseans endure blackouts, freezing temps, while Titans Nissan Stadium remains fully powered. I could only imagine how it would feel to be in that situation. And like the Titans, I'm not going to sit there and like necessarily blame the Titans. They were probably just like, hey, can we keep the grid up? And they're like, yeah, sure. Probably having no idea what a lot of other people were dealing with at the time. As residents of Nashville and in particular Tennessee in general have been suffering rolling blackouts in the great 2022 Christmas storm, the NFL and the Tennessee Titans were given a waiver and allowed to keep Nissan Stadium at full power, and social media erupted in outrage. The people of Tennessee are paying $500 million, and Nashville's on the hook for another $760 million for a new stadium for the Titans. But even as the people are intermittently left without power during one of the coldest weeks of the year, the Titans Stadium blazes with lights and heat. As temperatures plunged, the Tennessee Valley Authority implemented rolling blackouts in Memphis and Nashville due to the strain of the power grid. Residents were warned to turn off unnecessary lights and electronic items. They were even warned against doing laundry, but the blazing neon lights of Nissan Stadium were still filling the night sky. KWAM News Talk Memphis noted the TVA was allowing the NFL and the Titans to maintain full power. At the same time, everyone else was urged to conserve energy and even lose their power for short periods. Titan Stadium remains fully lit at 5:34 in the morning as NES Power begins rolling blackouts for residents across the city due to power demand. Here's the Democratic mayor, John Cooper, asking the NFL to postpone the game. They did by an hour. I don't know how much that helped the people of Tennessee. TVA needs to invest in infrastructure to withstand extreme temps. Well, weird, because so many Democratic lawmakers in this country make it impossible for anybody to build a lot of new infrastructure, especially when it comes to things like natural gas, things that aren't renewable sources of energy. You make it very fucking difficult to do that. The Titans complied with the request to delay the game for an hour, but plenty of people still in the dark didn't find much consolation. What the fuck? 6 hours plus is not a rolling blackout. Pikeville, North Carolina, very close to there, out since 6:37 a.m. It's 20 degrees in Memphis, and we're stuck in what's now a 6-hour, quote, rolling blackout on Christmas Eve because of left-wing climate change lies and hysteria. Necessary natural gas infrastructure needed to keep the power on hasn't been built. Like, that is insane. To expect people to do that at the same time, letting this massive stadium have full power throughout the entire day. And again, I'm not sitting there like blaming the Titans because I have no idea like what they were told, if they were told, hey, if you play this game, millions of Tennesseans are going to be without power. I'm sure they had no idea that that was actually the case. Even Joe Biden, Code of Vets responds to Biden, this is ridiculous. We have no electric or heat in Tennessee with these intentional rolling blackouts for Christmas. Your energies are destructive and harmful. Are your lights out, Joe? Do you have heat? Energy destruction, America last. And a lot of people were going directly at the NFL. Next thing you know, they'll get a free new stadium too. Broadway and Opryland too. This is gross negligence. That's ridiculous. While we freeze, we have to pay for the Titans' new $1 billion stadium. Clearly, people are very upset with the Tennessee Titans, with the government, even with Joe Biden himself. For the Tennessee Titans, having their entire stadium, lights on, heat on, no problems for hours and hours and hours, while the people of Tennessee were sitting there in below freezing temperatures with no power for over 6 hours at a minimum on Christmas Eve. Kind of ridiculous. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.